Hello guys, apologies for the wait for commentary. I forgot I had my microphone muted. Anyway, welcome to Apex Online Racing in F6 for round number 4 around the Baku street circuit here in Azerbaijan. As we see, Ozone has already crashed out on his outlap, and we have 15 drivers here getting ready to absolutely go for it to see who will be starting on the front row of the grid for this Grand Prix. Now, this is a very tricky circuit. There's not much room for error as we got Hippopotamus going straight into the wall. As I was about to mention, the infamous castle section will catch people out, and it just caught Hippopotamus out. But this is going to be a race of nutrition. Who is going to be able to stay out of the barriers? Who is going to be able to keep a consistent pace lap after lap for what I believe is 26 laps around this circuit? As we got Bullet going on provisional pole at the moment with a 1:40.8. It's a decent time, but it gets absolutely smashed straight away by Sloshy with a 38.0. An absolutely immense time from Sloshy. As we got Valacello, I don't know if I pronounced that right, but I hope I have, with a 39.1, and Dale pops in third with a 40.3. At the moment we got two guys confirmed to be starting at the back of the grid: Ozone, Eastern and Hippopotamus. It's unfortunate that the outlap has caught him out, as we got Jacob going into second place at the moment with a, he gets completely demoted straight away by Don Silva in the Renault car with a 38.2, 2/10 off Sloshy's time. So we're gonna see a bit of a spread between drivers and that on this track, because everyone is going to be taking it a little bit cautious, as we got a yellow flag in sector 2. Who is that for? Apparently there was no incident in sector 2. So we got a new guy into the league, Alex, who has gone straight on into the runoff area. I believe this is in sector 1. Yep, I do believe that's in sector 1. He is a new guy. He is taking over my seat in the Force India due to me having to take a step out of league racing because my wheel is broken. I've had to take a step out. There's no way I can compete on the control pad. There's absolutely no way. So I'm here in the commentary booth hoping to get the coverage and see what these guys are going to be able to do. Let's actually have a look and see who set what on what tyres. As we see Jacob actually on the set of the super soft compound tyres. That is a very impressive lap on the super softs to be 9/10 off pole position. He is going to be happy with his current position. Let's see if we can get on an outlap with someone. Yep, here we go. Baba. Is he going to be able to get anywhere near pole? I do believe he's just starting a lap. He's just about starting a lap. Still waiting for times from Mr. Strim. Baba. Hammers. I hope I pronounced that right. Hammers is probably the correct pronunciation, but I don't know. But he is on an outlap right now in his McLaren. We're still waiting for Alex to set a lap time. We're waiting for Ivan to set a lap time, and we got Rich, who is still in the pits at the moment. We got Ivan on the final straight. I mean, this is like an M4 motorway. This is like, you know, being on a bit of an autobahn by here, you know, no limit, absolutely going for it. And this is slipstream heaven, and he goes up into P7 with a 40.6, as we have a, I do believe that was Jacob coming out of the pits. Yes, it was, just ahead of Valacello. Let's see what, oh, as we got hammers into the wall, but we're going to see what Baba can do. Let's have a look, see what kind of time Baba can do as he goes on the run down to the flag. We got yellows in sector 1. Nope, he's going to come straight into the pits, and this is, as I said earlier, this is going to be a race of nutrition. It is way too easy to end your race by putting it into a wall, as was proven earlier by Ozone and Hippopotamus when they both collided into the wall. But fortunately for them, it happened in qualifying and not in the race. As we got Alex on a 41.5, he's going to need to improve on that if he wants to get up there, but he's just parked it in the runoff area. As we got Ivan heading down towards the line right now, maximum on the ERS. He is running low on ERS actually, so he's going to have to be a little bit concerned about that. He could run out of deployment, but he is able to smash his time and go up into P4 with a 39.0 as we got Alex retiring from the session, maybe thinking he cannot improve anymore. As we got the battle for provisional pole at the moment, and Soshi and Silva have actually come out on super softs. Jacob has gone the other way. He has set his current time on the super soft tyres, but he has actually gone out on the ultra soft, whereas Sloshy and Silva have done the complete opposite. This could be interesting. This could be interesting to see what their relative pace will be like. We've got Ivan getting out of the way of, I believe that is Jacob. Yes it is, as they go through the castle section. I think we're going to see a few incidents in that castle section here today. We got Sneaky Ninja also having a bit of a quiet qualifying at the moment, but he is sitting in P6 on a 39.4. As we got Hippopotamus actually leaving the session. Now that is something you do not want to do, mate. Hopefully you can get back in before the race starts. You have 6.5 minutes to do so. But we're still waiting for 3 drivers to set a timers. Was that Rich backwards right there? Surely not. Surely I didn't just see the Williams facing the wrong way on the exit of turn 1. Surely I didn't just see that. We got Sneaky Ninja coming out of turn 2. Looks like a good lap. Well, good first 2 corners from him. DRS wide open. And we're going to see what he can do. His teammate Don Silva up in second place at the moment. You know Sneaky would like to try and match his teammate if he can. On a set of the super soft tyres he is. So let's see what his first... See what his run is like through the castle section. Looks pretty clean. It's very easy to scrub off time through that castle section. Very easy. And now we're coming down to the difficult, tricky off camber break in point. where it is also very easy to hit the curb and go careering on into the wall. But here we go, we are riding on board with Sneaky Ninja on the run down now to the finish line. Is this going to be an improvement from him? He's got plenty of deployment left in his ERS. This could be a good one. And he does improve by 0.2, but it's not enough to move him up the grid. He is still in P6, but crucially he is on the super soft tyres. So at the moment we got Sloshy on provisional pole with a 38.0, Don Silva in second with a 38.2. That is the front row at the moment, with Jacob and Ivan on the second row. Jacob on the super soft tyres, the first of the super soft runners. Valacello in fifth with Sneaky Ninja alongside in sixth. Dale and Bullet locking out the fourth row. And well, it says Alex and Ozone in 9th and 10th, but we're still waiting for lap times from Mr. Strim, Baba, who is on a out lap or a flying lap, I believe, and Hammers. But I do believe that Alex might get. He might be able to get P12, maybe P11 if it is a good enough lap. But we're going to see as we got Hammers coming through to claim 7th on the grid with a 39.2 on the ultra soft tyres, as everyone is now coming back out for their final run, their final crack at this track, at this qualifying session. I'm still waiting for Mr. Strim to come out of the pits, but Baba, I do believe, is on a lap. So we're going to see what he can do as Hammers has retired from the session. Let's see what Baba can do. Is this going to be a good lap? Is he going to be able to break the top 5? So he opens DRS, plenty of deployment left available to him. What's the time going to be? It's a 140.7. That's good enough for P9 at the moment. Now, has he got enough fuel to go lean mix for this entire lap and then go for another flyer? Has he got enough fuel on board? Only time will tell, as we got the rest of these guys out on the out lap, apart from Mr. Strim, who's still in the pits at the moment. This is not a particularly great strategy from Mr. Strim, if I'm being completely honest. We got Bullet starting his flying lap. I do believe he is the first one to start their flying laps. So we're going to ride on board with Bullet to see if this is going to be a clean lap for him, if it's going to be an improvement through the sector splits. Let's have a little look. As we got a yellow flag in sector 2, who's that for? It could be for Baba going slowly through the castle section. Hopefully Baba will not hold up Bullet by here. As Bullet goes into the castle section, he's into the wall. That is not good, as you can see, a lot of front wing damage right there. We got the Renault behind him, and I think Baba has run out of fuel. He is going very slowly right now through. It is quite a fast corner, this one is, so he's got to get off the racing line ASAP. He has to get off the racing line ASAP, just in case there is another car coming up behind him, and Valacello is coming through right now in that sector, and I believe there's a car ahead of him. That's his teammate Ivor, who is just up the road as he gets a little bit of a wiggle. Dale retires from the session. He can't improve, and I do believe that was Baba. Literally parked in a very... Actually, it wasn't Baba. Was that Dale? Is that why Dale retired? I believe it could have been Dale. But let's see what these guys can do. Now Valacello coming into the pits. Ivan able to go 1/10 faster. But that's the end of the session for him. End of the session for Don Silva. What can Jacob say? Can Jacob get pole position? Only time will tell. Nope, he is coming into the pits. So I think that will mean Sloshy is on pole position for this race, and he does improve his time with a 37.3. The Alfa Romeo absolutely flying around this street circuit. Absolutely incredible pace. He found near enough 7/10 on that second lap. Fair play. And we are waiting for Sneaky Ninja. Sneaky Ninja is the last man now to try and improve on his time. Can he get further up the grid? He's only got a 10th to find to get an extra position. And I think, yep, he's backed out of it. He has backed out into the pits. He will go. And that is the grid. So on pole position we got Sloshy. Alongside him on the front row we got Don Silva. We got Ivan in third place, and then we got the first of the super soft runners, Jacob in fourth, Valacello in fifth on the ultras, Sneaky Ninja in sixth on the super soft tyre. So it looks like we're going to see a good battle between Renault and Ferrari. This will be interesting for the constructors title. We got James in the McLaren in seventh, Dale in eighth. As we are waiting right now, so I can go through the top 10 again. I know I got the P8, but we're going to see who's going to be starting where in this Grand Prix. Right, there we go. Sloshy in first, Don Silva second, Ivan third, Jacob fourth, Valacello fifth, Sneaky Ninja sixth, James 7th, Dale 8th, Baba 9th, Bullet 10th, Alex in 11th, Ozone in 12th, Mr. Strim in 13th, Hippopotamus in 14th, and at the back of the grid, Rich in the Williams. So we're going to see what these guys are going to be able to do on the run down to turn 1, and we're going to see if there's any moves early on. Is everyone going to be patient? Are we going to see any risky dive bombs? Only time will tell, as these guys are now going onto the grid to perfect their setups, to perfect their race strategy, and we're going to see who is going to rule the streets of Baku today. And here we go on the grid to actually, sorry, my bad, I forgot, formation lap. Ladies and gentlemen, we're on the formation lap. That is my bad. As I was just pulling up the stream to make sure everything was looking kosher, to make sure everything was looking very nice. As we got a couple of people already disqualified from the formation lap, Mr. Strim and Hippopotamus already starting on the grid. Well, they're going to be at a bit of a disadvantage, I think. But let's have a look and see what tyres everyone has chosen to start this race on. So we got Ozone on the soft compound, along with Rich, and everyone else outside the top 10 on the super soft tyres. Now, this is a circuit where the one stop is possible all round, and I do believe that there may be a couple of two stops for damage, but hopefully we can get through this race with relatively no problems at all. As we got Sloshy leading them around on the formation lap, warming up his tyres, warming up the brakes, and getting himself psyched up, getting himself prepared for 5 red lights and the run down to turn 1. With Don Silva looking to make a move early on. Ivan will be looking as well, as I believe Sloshy went a little bit into the wall, but there, hopefully no damage was done. Hopefully it was just a bit of desync on my end. I hope so. As we got Jacob and Ivan ghosting through each other. So here we go. They are going to line up on the grid, ready to start this race. Here we go. All of them lined up in their grid positions as we are getting ready to go to 5 red lights. We're just waiting for the back markers to get into the position. And here we go. To 5 red lights for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix for F6 in AOR. And Ivan's got a drive-through penalty for a jump start immediately. Not what he wants. He has allowed the guys back through, which is fair play to him. But here we go. We got a very clean getaway for the front guys as the Ferrari dives into the inside. Oh my God. Oh my. Ladies and gentlemen, we got an absolute car park into turn 2. Valacello dive bombing Sloshy, taking not only Sloshy out of the race, himself and Jacob. We got Hippopotamus with front wing damage. And has anyone else got any front wing damage? Yep, we got. Let me go into TV mode and see if anyone's got any damage. As we go through, I can't believe what we just saw. Yep, the Renault's got damage, the McLaren's got damage. I think everyone must have suffered a bit of front wing loss right there. Oh no, we got Sneaky Ninja with a front wing still intact. Now this could be a good race for both McLarens right now, P1 and P3, as the virtual safety car is out, and rightfully so. And I believe the virtual safety car has just ended, and we are back racing, but I cannot believe the dive bomb from Valacello. I know I've butchered it that time. I've definitely butchered the name that time, but Valacello, I do believe that was a bit of a risky dive bomb early on in the race. It's not what you want to be doing at this stage. The question is now, how much will that front wing damage hinder these guys? And it hinders Silva quite a lot. As you see, James getting straight past him. Don Silva is going to pull straight into the pits, allowing his teammate to go. So we got a battle right now as Hippopotamus has also crashed out. Now this is going to be an interesting one. James has got front wing damage. His teammate Bullet behind has not. Will there be any team orders by you? Will there be any team plays to hold up Sneaky early on to allow Bullet to get past on the ultra soft tyres? That is the question, as we got Silver coming out of the pits on the super soft. Dale also out of the pits on the super softs. Ivan, I do believe, has just served his penalty. But he also comes out as we got Mr. Strim almost put into the wall, which for now has already seen quite a bit of action as Alex gets past him on the soft compound tyres. But let's get back to this battle at the front of the grid with these three guys, Bullet, Ninja and Hammers. As Hammers locks up as Seeking Ninja goes down the inside. Beautiful move. Now, is Hammers going to allow his teammate to go past relatively easy? I think he might just do it. Yes, I believe he's going to allow off and let him go. He's not going to fight this, surely. Surely not. If Hammers was smart, he would go into the pits. But he is staying out, and here goes Bullet into the pits, actually. Now, I did not know if Bullet had any damage at all, but I don't think he did. But he has come into the pits, which is going to promote up as Hammers goes on into turn 2, and he has lost a lot of time to Sneaky Ninja, who now has some clear air to just drive in. As long as he keeps out the wall, Ninja is in prime position to do well at this Grand Prix. But the McLaren's going to be under pressure from the Williams very soon, as we got a yellow flag in sector 3, and yep, it's for Silver, who has gone straight on the runoff area. And actually, that's not even in sector 3. Someone else has gone off in sector 3. Probably one of these two, Alex or Mr. Strim. But we've had 4 DNFs so far in the first 3 laps, and this has already been a very eventful first 3 laps. Hopefully it all calms down a bit and we can get some order back into this race. As we got another yellow flag out in sector 1. But I'm going to stay on board with this battle for second place to see if Rich is able to close up. To see how much Hammer's front wing damage is going to hinder him. Sneaky Ninja now has a 9.5 second lead. He's just cruising right now. As we got Ozone in P4. Dale comes across the line to set a fastest lap, so showing the pace he has got. As Jacob has left the session, he is probably not very happy with that turn 2 incident, and I am not surprised. Don Silva in 8th place, hoping to get back up the grid to see if he can salvage anything from this race. As we got Rich closing in on Hammers. You know, that front wing damage is costing him, but Hammers is in a good position right now. If he can stretch it out a bit, he might be able to get away with just making the one stop. However, I do believe the soft tyres will last the entire Grand Prix anyway. But he might be trying to stretch us so he can go onto a set A of super soft tyres. But we're going to ride on board with Rich and Hammers as we see Rich opening DRS. Are we going to be getting an overtake here as Hammers actually peels into the pits? And Bullet comes through with the fastest lap, a 42. And he's going for it. He is right on the back of Ozone. Is he going to be able to get past him into turn 2? No. But as we saw, turn 2, it can be a risky one to go for. But Bullet has finally got past Ozone. And now he is looking to catch up to Baba and Rich. But Sneaky Ninja in a world of his own right now. Able to stay out the calamity and the trouble of lap 1. And be able to just bide his time and pull away. So as we move on to lap 6 of 26, 20 more laps to go. We've seen 4 retirements from the Grand Prix. 3 retired within the first 2 corners, with Vallicello dive bombing Sloshy, taking not just himself and Sloshy out, but also collecting Jacob at the same time. And Hippopotamus retiring later on in that lap. As we got Bullet and Baba and Rich all in close proximity to each other. This could be a double overtake for Bullet if he bides his time and waits for DRS along that back straight. As they all go through the castle section, avoiding those unforgiving walls. Ozone appears to be dropping back into the clutches of Dale, who is just under 3 seconds ahead of Don Silva, who does have pace around you. But here we go. We're going to see the 2 Williams scrap it out with a McLaren for second place. And here goes Baba down the inside before the DRS activation zone. And here comes Bullet as well. Is it going to be a double overtake for Bullet? Baba squeezing Bullet into the inside. And Baba is able to hold on to P2 for the time being, but now with DRS open again, will Bullet be able to get past him? Rich has dropped back a little bit, but we're going to see if Bullet can send one down the inside, and he doesn't. He thinks better of it, and he's going to stick behind him. A huge lockup from Baba into turn 4. And Bullet's just having a little look. He is having a look as Dale has managed to get past Ozone, and Don Silva is next in line to get past the Toro Rosso driver. As we go back to the front, I do believe Sneaky Ninja might have made a mistake somewhere, because he has lost a lot of time to these guys. But here we go, the battle for P2 is heating up as Bullet is biding the time, waiting for DRS, as we got another yellow flag up in sector 2. But here goes Bullet down the inside, and it's an easy pass for him, but he is not going to have the DRS. I think Baba might have just let off the throttle to give himself DRS, I'm not sure, but his teammate Rich is all over the back of Baba right now, so it might be just a mistake as Rich cruises past. Will Baba come into the pits? Yes, he will. So 6 laps on the Ultra Softs was what Baba done, and Bullet actually goes on. We actually missed our Bullet, went straight on into turn 1, allowing Rich to get back through. Dale is now all over the back of Bullet as we got Don Silva and James both retiring from the race. I don't know what happened there, but we're going to go back to this battle for the last place on the podium. It will be interesting to see what happened with Don Silva and James respectively, but at the moment still leading the race, Sneaky Ninja. But who will be on the podium? That is the question. It appears that Rich is falling back to Bullet, and Dale is closing in as well. Ozone in 5th has dropped back quite a bit. Ivan, after the initial penalty for jump starting, he has been in recovery mode, but he hasn't had the pace to keep up with Dale. So unfortunately he's still got a chance to gain some very good points here. In fact, as long as these guys don't crash out, they are still going to be gaining some points out of this. So it is better to be slow and stay out of the walls at this stage if you haven't got the pace than to absolutely go gunning for it. And as I was talking, Bullet actually overtook Rich for 2nd place. We got Dale over the back of Rich right now. I need to stop talking and give him my my thoughts and actually focus on the race. Focus, Mike. Focus. This is what we need. To focus as we got a yellow flag in sector 2 as Dale thinks better of a move into turn 3. He's going to stick behind Rich for the time being, and Bullet is trying to pull away. As we got a spin going on in sector 1, I think Ivan made a mistake. Yellow flag in sector 1. I saw Baba get past him, so it must have been a mistake from Ivan. But here we go, back on board with this fight for the final spot on the podium. We're 9 laps into 26 of the Baku street circuit, and so far this unforgiving circuit has claimed 6 DNFs. As Dale is setting himself up right on the back of Rich. DRS wide open. He is going to go for the outside of turn 1, but he is already straight past him. No worries at all, but Rich will have DRS to come back at him on the run down to turn 3 as we got Alex coming up to the pits 1 lap down. Will Rich be close enough to make a move? I don't think he will. So Dale is now up into P3 of this Grand Prix. Trying to find a close fight for you guys, but this appears to be the closest battle we have on track, and it has just ended. Now we just gotta see if Dale can close up to Bullet, and if both of them can actually close up the Sneaky Ninja. as Rich is dropping off the back of Dale. And Dale is closing in on Bullet. The pace between Bullet and Ninja has been steady. I mean, there's been a couple of attempts here and there gained by Ninja, but Ninja is currently into the pits. He's going to be setting, he's going to be chucking on a set of the soft compound tyre, and he's going to have a front wing change as well, so that alludes to the fact that he did make a mistake earlier. Now where is he going to feed out? Where is Ozone? Ozone just about gets ahead of him. Is he going to be behind Baba? I don't think so. Nope. Ninja comes out in P5 on fresh soft tyres, able now to chase down Ozone, who is in P4, and hopefully he is going to be able to get back up towards the front, because Sneaky Ninja has driven very well to stay out of the trouble early on. So at the moment we're still waiting for Rich and Ozone to make a pit stop respectively. I do believe that, yep, Rich is the biggest winner so far in this race, able to climb up 12 positions from the back of the grid. The biggest loser of the race so far is obviously going to be Sloshy from pole position, getting dive bombed into turn 2 by Vallicello and being, I don't want to say deliberately taken out, but it was a risky dive bomb, especially that early on into the Grand Prix, so maybe a steward's inquiry might be on the cards there, as we got Alex in 9th and last place of all the runners in the pits, and he's a lap down. We got a yellow flag in sector 1 as it's Alex going very slowly. He's letting off a throttle to let through the Mercedes of Mr. Strim. So that is it now. Alex has been lapped by absolutely every single car on this grid. Although I will say he's doing a lot better than what I would, because I probably would have binned it into the wall by now. But we got Ninja under pressure from Baba for P5. Ozone is just ahead of him. We got a four-way scrap for P4 right now, lads. This could get tasty, as Baba is all over the back of Sneaky Ninja. He's going to have DRS. He's going to go to the outside for turn 1, but he is still in the slipstream of Ozone. Is any of them going to make a move on Ozone? No, but Baba does get past Sneaky Ninja, and this will be interesting now. What is Ozone gonna do? He's got two cars looking to get through, as here goes Baba side by side with Ozone, and Baba able to get past, but there's a lockup from Sneaky Ninja. Did he lose any front wing? I don't think he did. No, he didn't, thank God. That could have been another pit stop for a Sneaky Ninja. That could have taken him completely out of the race. Ozone broke a little bit early, I reckon, but Sneaky Ninja locking up as well. Probably didn't help things as we go through the infamous castle section. Sneaky Ninja all over the back of Ozone as Baba is already cruising away. Ninja needs to get past soon. Halfway through this Grand Prix right now as we got Bullet leading the way from Dale in second, Rich third, Baba fourth, Ozone currently in fifth, but I don't think he's going to be there for much longer because here goes Ninja on the pit straight. He's going to have DRS, he's got overtake mode on the ERS, and he's already side by side, he's already cruising past him as Ozone's trying to get back into the slipstream of Ninja. But Ninja able to keep it in P5 as he now sets his sight on Baba, who is up the road, but Ozone is right behind, but he gets a wiggle from the back end. That's not going to help him in traction as Ivor comes into the pits for a second pit stop. I believe he's chucking on another set of super soft tyres to go to the end, and that will be his final pit stop. Mr. Strim also into the pits as well from P8, and he's got absolutely no concern of dropping any places as Mr. Strim because Alex is a lap down. But here we go, Rich under pressure from Baba. Sneaky Ninja not too far behind. This is the battle for the podium position. I do believe Rich has to make a pit stop. Yes, he does. So here's the question. Does Rich just make it easy for Baba? Let him through. And does he do his best to keep... I thought I just saw Ninja carry straight on then. I think I did, but here goes Baba on Rich. Yep, Rich making it nice and easy for him. Teammates working together as Rich comes into the pits from his soft tyres. I wonder where he's going to join. Ozone comes in behind him as well. They might be under pressure from Ivor, the pair of them. But we're going to see. Is Ivor going to be able to get past any of them? I don't think he's going to get Rich, who is already out. Ozone with a penalty. Stop-go penalty. He is currently serving it. Here comes Ivor. Can Ivor get past Ozone? Here goes Ozone as we got a yellow flag in sector 2. And Ivor does get past Ozone successfully. As Baba locks up and goes straight on the run down to the castle section. We got a yellow flag in sector 1. What's that for? And it's for Alex, who is at the flick it back round to get himself facing the right way. Mr. Strim once again laps Ivor. Laps Alex as we got Ivor pulling away, and I'm probably guessing that the yellow flag is once again Alex cooking up the rear tyres on his Force India. As here comes Bullet into the pits, and Dale is going on. I think Bullet must have made a mistake somewhere because I remember seeing Bullet in first place. I do believe Bullet has made a mistake, but here he comes out on a set of super soft tyres to go to the end of the Grand Prix. Now I do believe Dale will respond this lap, and I also believe that Baba might respond also. as Ivan sets a new fastest lap with a 42.1 on his fresh set of super soft tyres. But Dale right now, the only competition Dale has got is going to be Ninja and Bullet. Because I do think Dale is going to make a pit stop. I do think Baba is going to make a pit stop, but Baba's 12 seconds back. So the battle for the win is going to be between Ninja, Bullet and Dale. And potentially Rich as well, actually. I'm not sure. Rich is 12 seconds back from Bullet. But here comes Dale into the pits. Where will he feed out to relative to Bullet and Ninja? This has been a good outlap for Bullet. I have seen that time between him and Ninja dropping quite well. Baba continues on. Ninja gets through. Where is Bullet? Bullet's coming through turn 1 right now. This is going to be close. And Dale gets out just ahead of Bullet. But Bullet's going to have DRS. Dale on cold tyres. This could be very tasty going into turn 3. We got a top 4 closing up now. Baba being caught by Sneaky Ninja. Dale and Bullet, I believe, are going to catch him. We got the back marker of Alex in between them. So we got the battle for first, sandwiching a back marker with the battle for third. Now, if I was Alex, after the castle section, I would get out of the way. Because this is not an area where you want to hold someone up. I do believe Alex just went straight on. Yes, he did. He just went straight on. But here we go. The battle for the podium is on. As we got Sneaky Ninja just up the road. 2.5 seconds ahead of Dale, who is only 0.6 ahead of Bullet. This is gonna be close. And I think Bullet has also made a mistake. Unfortunately, with the camera angle, it didn't show Bullet's mistake, but he has definitely lost a lot of time. I think he might have clipped a wall because he is coming into the pits once again, and that has just taken Bullet out of the running for the victory of this race. However, Bullet could be under pressure right now from Ivan. And Bullet has retired. As Bullet crashed. We're going to ride on board with Ozone to see if Bullet has crashed on the exit of the pits, and well, there is no car there. His car's still going. I don't believe it. I do believe that might have been a bit of a connection issue or something, but his car is still going on the run down to turn 3 as Bullet has retired from the session. So we've got only 8 runners left out of 15 that started. 18 laps in to the Baku Grand Prix. We got Baba currently leading the way on 10 lap old, 11 lap old super soft tyres, and he has a gap of 4.3 seconds to Sneaky Ninja on 8 lap old soft tyres, who is being closed down by Dale on 2 lap old super soft tyres. Dale's tyres are going to be fresher, they're going to be faster, and this is just proven so, as Dale has been closing in. Sneaky Ninja, lap after lap, since making his pit stop. As we got Rich in fourth in a world of his own, 16 seconds behind Dale, 9 seconds ahead of 5th place Ivan, who is 18 seconds ahead of Ozone, who is just, he's gone for a car park drive. He's gone for a little spin into turn 1, which has allowed Mr. Strim to get past him. So Mr. Strim promoted up into 6th place, but we're going to go back to this battle now between Ninja and Dale, as Dale is now within the 1 second DRS activation zone, and this could be P2 for Dale going into turn 1, as we got yellow flags in sector 1. I do believe that's probably for Ozone, who is probably still spinning. But here we go, Dale right on the back of Sneaky Ninja. DRS wide open. Is that Ninja pulling into the pits? No, it's not. Here we go around the outside for turn 1, and it's a lovely move for P2 in the Grand Prix, but it's not over yet, as Ninja will have the second bite of DRS and the run down to turn 3. And if Ninja can keep with Dale on this lap, he will have the advantage of DRS once again down the main straight. But it is impressive to see that Alex is still, he's still going, bless him. 4 minutes 42 seconds behind Ozone and 6 pit stops to his name. The man is still going. He's still going to pick up 4 points if he keeps it out of the wall, which I hope he does. Because as I said earlier, this is going to be a race of nutrition, and it has turned into just that, as we have lost half of the grid pretty much. Only 8 runners left. As we go on to lap 20. Well, we're on lap 20. We're about to go on to lap 21. 6 laps to go. The gap between Baba and Dale, 3.4 seconds. Sneaky Ninja just under 2 seconds back from Dale. The battle for the win is still on. But I think the podium has probably been decided right now. As long as these guys keep it clean, keep it out of the wall, maintain their whereabouts on this circuit, maintain their concentration, I think this could be the podium right here. Gee, it'll be interesting to have a look at the fastest lap as well. And at the moment that goes to Ivan in P5 with a 42.003 on his super soft tyres. He's not going to get a podium out of this race, but he's going to be happy with the fastest lap after what was an unfortunate start for him, jumping the start a bit too eager for the launch. But this is the fight we got going on right now. Sneaky Ninja has dropped back. A bit from Dale, so Sneaky Ninja, he might actually be able to catch Baba, because Baba's tyres, they're going to be screaming towards the end of this Grand Prix, and Ninja's tyres will come into play. But Dale at the moment has the freshest tyres, has the better pace, and he is closing down Baba as we go on to lap 22 or 26. Who is going to be the king of the Baku street circuit? Time will tell. Another battle that might be worth pointing out that could brew up in the final stages is Ivan in 5th, closing up to Rich in 4th. But regardless, this is going to be a very good day for the Williams team, as there's a yellow flag in sector 2. I wonder who that was for. The gap now down to 1.7 seconds between Dale and Baba. 1.4. Baba has had an absolutely horrendous exit out of the castle section. He has lost time to Dale. Could this be his tyres actually giving up right now? Because here we go. Dale is just outside the 1 second. I don't think he's going to have DRS, but he might not need it. Overtake mode on ERS as he drops it down to medium. I think Dale is just biding his time, but he is going to have DRS on the exit of turn 2. Is he going to have the pace to send one down the inside for turn 3? I'm not sure. Here's the thing. Dale is a smart racer. He is not going to throw this race away by making a stupid dive bomb. But Baba has made a mistake. He has gone a little bit wide. Out of turn 4, here we go into turn 5. Turn 6. As we come down now towards the infamous castle section. And Ninja has actually dropped back a fair bit. But also good to point out, Ivan all over the back of Rich. But we're going to stick on this fight right now between Dale and Baba. So both Williams drivers are under pressure late on in this Grand Prix. Sloshy has left the session, and to be honest, he was the favourite going into this race. He was the favourite, but an unfortunate dive bomb from Valicello lap 1 into turn 2 cost Sloshy a chance to actually race and be a part of this, as Dale, DRS wide open, ERS in overtake mode, is just going to cruise right by as we go on to lap 24 of 26. And now for Dale, it's just about pulling away, getting the gap, and then be in cruise control then for the rest of the race. Sneaky Ninja not that far off. Well, he is 6 seconds off, but it is possible. But let's get back to this fight right now between Rich and Ivan for P4. As he gets very close. I think that might have been a lock-up from Ivan, sending him almost straight into the back of Rich into turn 1. As we got DRS open a second time, but as we can see, both cars losing the back end on the exit of turn 2. And this is going to be probably the only battle we have left in this Grand Prix, because Dale is able, well, Dale has been extending the gap. It is now up to 8 tenths, but you never know. Baba, if he stays within, DRS can still make it very interesting. But 16 lap old super soft tyres, as you can see, he's just dropped outside of that 1 second. So we move back to this battle for P4 between the Williams driver of Rich and the Ferrari of Ivan. 9 tenths, 6 tenths is the gap. Ivan, who has the fastest lap of the Grand Prix to his name, is going to have DRS. He is half a second behind, 4 tenths behind. And here we go, slipstream heaven. DRS wide open. And there's a yellow flag in sector 1 as Ivan makes the move, going around the outside into turn 1, and is successful. I don't know what the yellow flag was for, but Ivan up into P4 with a textbook move around the outside of turn 1, but he loses the back end slightly, almost going into the wall actually, so that must be something that he will have to take note of going on to this penultimate lap, because he will have to defend on the final lap if he makes that mistake again. But Dale right now, with his two-stop strategy, I believe he was caught out early on in the Grand Prix, which forced him onto the two-stop, but it has proven to be the better strategy. He pit when, to be honest, Baba probably should have pitted at the same time as them to cover them off, but you can't argue with the results from Baba. 17 laps, he stretched those super soft tyres as we go on to the final lap of the Grand Prix. Dale currently leading the way from Baba in second. Sneaky Ninja, who has seemingly dropped off the absolute cliff, and if he keeps dropping back like this, he could be under pressure. He could be under pressure, Sneaky Ninja, if he keeps dropping off at the pace that he is. He very much could be under pressure. One mistake, Ivan will be right there, and we could have a photo finish across the line. But here we go, through the castle section. Dale, who has made a load of positions on the... who started P8 on the grid, making the two-stop work for him. I believe he was caught out in the turn 2 incident between Vallicello, Sloshy and Jacob. I believe a lot of drivers were caught out in that particular incident, but here he comes onto the final straight. It's going to be 25 points for the Haas driver, 25 points for Dale, and I believe this could be his first win of the season. Congratulations to Dale, today the King of Baku, our race winner, as we got Baba crossing the line. A very impressive drive to keep it out of the wars, to keep it out of trouble, to get P2, and finishing off the podium will be Sneaky Ninja, with Ivan coming across for P4, Rich in P5, Ozone will be in 7th, Mr. Strim will be P6, and Alex four times, I believe. Actually, how many times did he pit? 7 times he has been into the pits, 2 laps down, but he is going to pick up 4 points in his first race of F6 here at AOR around Baku. Mr. Strim crosses the line to end the Grand Prix, and what an eventful Grand Prix it has been. I don't know what to say. You know, we had controversy, we had collisions, we had a jump start, we had stop-go penalties, and we had on-track battles as well for the win. But there is your race winner, Dale, bringing it home for Haas, bringing in 25 points. Sneaky Ninja will be happy with the podium, but knows that he was in first for quite a long time and probably had a good chance of bringing home first place, but he lost way too much time. Let's have a look at the incidents. Yep, Ivan with the jump start, unfortunately, and there we go with the DNFs between Valcello, Sloshy and Jacob. Yep, an interesting race, and one that I don't think any of us are going to forget in a hurry. Your race winner, Dale, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing any interviews. Actually, let me just check to see if anyone wants to do. I think I'll leave the interviews, and I think right. Not gonna do no interviews today, but unfortunately there were a lot of DNFs, a lot of incidents. There's gonna be some footage that's gonna have to go back to the stewards. But ladies and gentlemen, your race winner today, Dale in the Haas. Hope you guys have enjoyed round number 4 of AOR F6, and we shall catch you at the next Grand Prix, which is the Spanish Grand Prix, and hopefully I will still be here commentating for it, and we shall catch you in that race.